everybody.
Sean and Kelly here, Price and Price Group of Samson Properties, and what are we talking about?
Today we're talking about the 3 worst things about living in Northern Virginia.
All right, it's gonna be fun.
Okay, so we spend a lot of time talking about the pros of the area, how incredible everything is.
How much we love living here.
Yes, and there will be plenty of other videos for that, but this one is all about
the 3 things
we hate the most.
And I think we're gonna save the one that's most personal for you for last, because I think it's gonna surprise you guys what she hates the most about Northern Virginia.
Do you think it'll be surprising?
I think it'll be surprising.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, all right, so the first thing is, everybody knows the answer to this. If we say to you, what do you hate about Northern Virginia? If you live here, the first thing you're gonna say is you're going to say the
traffic.
That's right, that's right.
Yes.
So the traffic here in Northern Virginia is hideous. So one of the big things we had to get used to when we moved up here was, hey, where we're going, it's only 1.9 miles, so it should take us maybe 5 or 10 minutes. That's a 30-minute drive here.
Everything is like at least 30 minutes, right? And that's really, really ridiculous. But the pandemic was kind of nice when everything was shut down because we owned the roads. You guys thought that everyone stayed home. Oh no, all of you home shoppers and realtors, we owned the roads back then.
That's
so just don't look at the traffic accident reports. Wasn't us.
Very good point. So we did have the benefit of learning the roads and everything at that point. But you know, in most places where you live, if you're traveling via interstate, you're like, okay, if it's a 10-mile drive, okay, it's gonna be a 10-minute, maybe a 12-minute drive.
But maybe that's just flatlanders, right?
It could be.
It's probably not everybody. So Texas, Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, flatlanders where you average like a mile a minute, right? That was just like the good guesstimation.
Yeah.
And remember back home? So from Destin, we have a nice little slide to show you. This is where we live.
Yes.
Okay.
Our one lane road.
And I, believe it or not, everyone's going to be like, oh, cry me a river, right?
Yeah.
But I would take this any day over going back to that. And you agree, right?
I do. Now, I say one lane road. I didn't mean that. It's one road that accessed everything. All the cities, everything. You have one way to get there.
One road, east to west.
Yeah. So if it was jammed up with traffic.
And tourists.
Yeah. Now, you could have some back roads to skip around and get back up on that.
For like a couple of blocks.
Yeah, and then get back on that road. But, you know, the tourists figured that out eventually because GPS came in and everybody started taking
GPS.
it. Yeah, ruined it. So for us, the traffic, it's bad, but it doesn't really bother us because we got used to that with tourists and everything and just having no options. So here it's like, oh my gosh, we're stuck on this road. Take a right. Let's go explore.
I was flabbergasted when I learned that people who've lived here for years and years still use GPS. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know your way around? No, you use GPS. Even when you do, number one, you can't really always know your way around here because everything is changing and moving and growing. But also, it helps you learn like where to avoid because of traffic and all that kind of stuff. So
well, I personally was not amazed because I drive every day going to show properties and I'm like, how in the world did people even do this without GPS? So I couldn't imagine being on a map trying to figure out where the heck I was going.
They were insane. Okay, so traffic is
number
worst.
1. All right, number 2, and this is also something that we hear constantly, and it hit us when we moved up here. We were totally shocked by this, but it is the
cost of living.
Yes.
I mean, I had visions of grandeur.
Yeah, because you move up here and there's so much money up here and there's so much opportunity up here.
And I was like, Mama's gonna get a basement. Like, you can't put basement in the sand at the beach,
that's
right?
That's
We're gonna get a basement.
We just sold our little mini mansion in Florida. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna get another.
We sold it for like $400,000. No, well, I mean it was
500. We sold just over $500.
$500,000, and we're like.
Yeah, we got the money. We're coming up here. That wouldn't even buy us a condo. That was crazy.
Plus those condo fees.
That's right, condo fees. That was ridiculous. So, the cost of living up here, real estate prices are obviously in the top in the nation as far as median house prices.
Try. I meant true.
Try. False. The other thing, the good side of that though, is that the income here is phenomenal.
The income is.
I mean, Loudoun County and Fairfax County, one of the 2 richest counties in the country. So So it counters, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it is ridiculously expensive
I
up
have
here.
a hard time with the state income tax. You know, I'm like, can't there just be a way that our cars are still in Florida? But no, there's not a way, by the way.
So that's not even a state income tax, that's property tax. It makes me mad every single year. You buy a car, and every year you get a bill.
Even if you lease it.
Even if you lease it.
And you've, like, this doesn't, okay, well, let's not
you have
even,
to pay
let's not
tax
get us
every
started.
year on.
No,
Okay,
Let-
we didn't even put that on
I've
there.
just canceled
Property
you again.
tax, property taxes.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Deep
Okay.
breath. It is worth living here though, because, I mean, look at
Yeah.
everything, the infrastructure and all of
We
this.
had the
so
metro. We had,
I will
yeah,
still take it, even though it sucks.
every day. That's right.
Okay.
All right. On to item number 3, and
Do I get a drum roll?
nobody will guess this. It is the fact that there are
Ticks! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. Those are bullseye rashes of Lyme disease right there on my back.
So when we first moved here, we went on our first hike. Now, you know, we didn't hike a lot in Florida because there wasn't
It was
anywhere to
kind of
hike.
like a walk in woods.
Yeah, it was a walk in woods on a trail that was the size of a road.
Yeah.
But in order for us to go, because Deary here is so worried about ticks, we were in long sleeves. And this is summer, long sleeves, hats,
That's true.
jeans. It was horrible.
I now wear scarves and
Well,
like old flight suits.
So we all made fun of her. We all went on this hike. We've gotten to where we don't worry about that. We're living life. She wakes up one morning and she's got target rashes.
bullseye rashes.
That's right, bullseye rashes.
On myself, and I thought it was those. Remember the crazy locust year?
Yep.
And then after that, we had
Got
the tree mites.
Yep.
I was
yep.
like, these tree mites are like really getting to me. And look
Yeah.
at this. And then I went to urgent care there at the village in Great Falls, and she was kind of alarmed and backed out slowly. Not like it's contagious or anything,
Yeah.
but came in with full on, girl, you got Lyme's disease.
Yep.
And a course of
Yeah.
antibiotics.
That shows that our fears create our realities, doesn't it? So yes, so the ticks freak Kelly out.
Yes.
So that is her.
And my neighbors
Yes.
still get to laugh at me,
Yes.
like behind my back. I think I haven't seen it.
No, they laugh at her. Well, you just.
I haven't seen it with what I wear outside when I'm
Oh, that's true. That's true. Don't know
walking
that.
in woods.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so that is.
And remember, I was like, "Oh, the prancy deer everywhere,
Yeah.
every deer." Now I'm like, "Get that neighbor out there in our backyard to kill me some venison for supper."
So we have a neighbor that goes out and has a tree stand. And he hunts
Yeah.
deer out there.
Yeah.
We had a baby deer got in our backyard.
Oh,
And we went over there and we were trying to get it out. And of course, it was freaking
Yeah.
out, jumping against the fence. So I had to grab it and pick it up and carry it out.
I'll have to post a video of that.
And,
That was
yes.
hilarious.
And as I'm carrying this thing out, all I can hear in the back of my mind is Kelly like, ticks, ticks, ticks. That she didn't say it. And I'm the one that actually checked.
Yeah,
but I
you were
put
like,
it
"Give
down.
me the tick check."
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
these tick checks are fun.
Yes. All right.
So that's it. Traffic, ticks, and cost
yeah.
of living.
And of course,
are,
there are other negatives. Those are the
Like
top
what?
3.
Like what would
Like if we wanted to come up with
negative be?
10, we could say,
Guys, we don't have anything.
we just
else.
really love it here. All right, if you have any questions, please let us know. And if you're thinking about moving to the area, let us know. We have been here for about 5 years now, but it's still fresh enough in mind where, is that right? Fresh enough in mind?
In our mind.
In our mind, where Kelly remembers all the research that she did, so she can help you through the process of trying to figure out where you want to go,
Yeah.
what neighborhoods, what cities,
And the best tick repellent.
and
also.
the best tick repellent.
And the best trails not to.
That's right. That's right.
Hike.
But you did. You got it in bed.
What?
You got it in bed. We didn't hike that day.
No, I got it out on the front porch drinking wine.
Oh, that's right, on the front porch. Don't come to our front porch.
No, now we get like, we can also give you the best pest control and lawn services who spray your whole entire lawn
That's
for
right.
fleas and ticks
That's right.
every
That's how we
single
got
year.
that fixed.